Lone Star Audio and One Click Digital present Can't Stop Believing by Jodi Thomas, narrated by Julia Gibson. One Click Digital provides free audiobook downloads in partnership with thousands of public libraries. To see if One Click Digital's extensive catalog is available to you, visit your library's website. And now, Can't Stop Believing.
Chapter 1. March 2012, Harmony, Texas. Cord McDowell felt sweat trickling down his back as he worked in the pit beneath the semi-truck's engine. He ignored the heat along with all the sounds and smells around him. His hands were black with oil and dirt, but he didn't dare take a break. Old Man Whitaker had been itching for a reason to fire him since the day he'd come to work 3 years ago. Tannen Parker might own the trucking company, but Whitaker ran the shop. The old ex-Marine had told the boss he'd take Cord McDowell on, but he'd also fire the convict the first time he messed up. Like a vulture, he'd been waiting and watching for his chance. Cord made a habit of being early to work and last to leave. He ignored jabs from the other mechanics and never talked to anyone unless he had reason. Cord worked alone, here and on his farm. As long as he worked here, he had a chance of keeping his farm, and as long as he had his farm, he held on to one dream, the last dream. When Cord had been arrested 9 years ago, his folks had a couple $100,000 in reserve to cover bad years of farming, but when he got out of prison, there was no seed money in any account, and they'd both been buried long enough for weeds to grow up around their graves.
"McDowell!" Whitaker yelled from above. "You dead down there?"
He barked a laugh.
"'Cause if you're dead, we might as well just fill in the hole with dirt and move on. No one will waste time trying to haul that big body of yours out."
Cord fought down a curse and pulled himself up. "I'm about finished. Another 2 hours if I work through lunch." He knew that would make the old man happy. He liked having his men work the noon hour without an extra hour's pay, and Cord didn't really mind. The work was easier than sitting in the box of a break room while men talked around him but rarely to him.
"Never mind the truck, McDowell. There's a lady out front who wants you to work on her Jeep. Says she won't have another man even open the..."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?